to the Ratchet Aunties podcast. Oh yeah.
Yeah, this your TT Camille J.
Hey, I'm TT here. You already knew that shit. So I'm eating a bar that's supposed to be nutritious, but I know it's actually not. It's probably more full of sugar than the pie that Camille just tried to sneak and eat.
Damn, you gotta tell my business?
I do.
Don't tell nobody.
Because because the bottom line is we are hungry, okay?
Man, starving.
Famished. This whole idea, like, okay, one, I've had terrible eating habits, right? For like my whole life. Because I've always worked these like hours that are unconventional, right? And your girl may just like wake up at like 6 a.m, not really eat breakfast, you know, drink something very caffeinated, whether it's like green tea or it's coffee, drink that, hopefully sneak in a hash brown or two, and then I will be on the road again for hours on end without eating until it's too late, and now I'm dizzy and I feel like my sugar's low, and I know that's not a real thing for people who aren't diabetic. However, I feel like I'm going to die at that very moment. And at that moment, it's like, feed me, or the hangry monster bitch is out here to attack the world. Now
Cookie, me love cookie.
Now I can't go into the stores I once loved, you know?
You can't shop properly.
You can't even drive because you can't see good. It's bad.
That's
and
true.
now I know why people on their lunch breaks be driving so terribly. Because them bitches is hungry. Okay? And I don't want to be that way. So, go ahead and sign up for that Ratchet Aunties Tatas for TT's fun. And also, we have merch coming.
Yes, and we will be wearing it, so you can't say that we don't see you wear it. I don't know if it's good material. Is it gonna stretch over my chicken wing arms?
Wow.
I had to say it. Only because of the last episode. It would only be befitting if I bring it back up again.
Listen, if the chicken cutlet arms is what you got, if you got the little wings in the inside of the wing, if you got that little part on the inside, but it's on the outside, I feel you, girl. I feel you, my guy. You don't want to show that.
Yeah.
But niggas, okay, understand, we are in a day and age where niggas' titties is bigger than ours, our thighs is bigger than our niggas, okay? We are in a different day and age. Y'all gotta let that shit go.
Wait.
Okay?
I gotta bring up, you remember the episode of Girlfriends when Joan's boyfriend had hips? So you didn't know that was really a thing. Okay.
Nigga,
I didn't. No, I didn't.
What?
Come on now. You know, I'll be in the box.
See, you know, that's because you ain't grow up in the church.
That part.
All the niggas with hips definitely love the Lord.
Oh.
Don't get it twisted.
Right, because what's that pastor name? Pastor Todd, the younger one. He got hips.
Yeah, because, you know, that's a whole different, you know, reason for my whole belief. But you know, okay.
We'll hear about that later.
The hips don't lie with the pastors. All right. Go ahead.
Ain't got shit on Sakura. So when these guys had hips and thighs, I'm like, this is crazy. Until I met him. He got hips.
Girl.
And thighs. And it doesn't bother me.
Hips. Okay.
Because I thought it did.
Okay.
I thought it would.
I was going to ask, like, in the beginning of just, like, your dating history, right?
Mm-hmm.
Were you more prone to dating thinner guys or thicker guys?
I think I was an all opportunist.
Really?
So it didn't matter what you looked like.
That's nice.
I had dated a guy who was very, very overweight. And I was head over heels for him.
Okay.
Yeah. So size really didn't matter until I had got married. He was super little. I was like, oh, I don't like thin guys like that much because they bones be hurting the inside of my hips. I don't know. It's weird.
Is that from... Are we talking just sexually, or are you just straddling them? It's uncomfortable.
Just sexually.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, but that was a whole different conversation within itself. Anyway, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
okay.
I went from thin to thick.
Okay.
Instead of thick to thin.
I see you. I too was an equal opportunity. Like, No, I wasn't. Let me not lie. I was a fit opportunist. So if the guy was thin, then he was thin. But if he was like, if he had thighs that was bigger than mine, I was like, I don't know what to do with that. Like I said, the basketball niggas versus the football niggas. Football niggas, they got thicker thighs and they got thicker necks. And so that's things that you have to, it's only interesting to me because if I dress these niggas, it's hard to find a shirt that fits around a thick neck nigga. Like they don't tell y'all that.
No, they don't.
Do they also tell you that thick neck nigga also got a big ass head? And what size do snapbacks or fitteds at the time? Oh my God.
Limited sizes.
Limited sizing. They're never gonna have your 7 3/4, sir. They're never gonna have that 8 1/2. Why the fuck is your head so big? They're not gonna have that. You should have came here when it first dropped or something. You gotta have a plug at lids, you know? How hard is that?
Man, what's another hat place besides?
There was none.
Okay.
There was none. Did nobody buy hats outside of lids?
Huh, yeah.
Unless it was like Kangols at the time.
Or Man Alive.
Were there fitteds at Man Alive?
Yeah, because they had what was the Yadis called with the watches on the top?
No.
No.
The $1.50 hat is a snapback.
It is, but they had fitteds as well.
That's
what's
should
called
not.
$1.50, yeah.
Yeah, those y'all guys. Okay.
Why though? I didn't understand. That
era and the goblet era, where niggas literally carried around pimp cups.
Oh.
It was just the things that I've gone through, fashion wise with men, is just like we got to step it up as a culture.
Guys.
As a culture.
I'm just glad.
As a dating unit.
But I'm glad they stopped wearing those huge pants, like where a whole other person can fit in it.
I will take huge pants over long t-shirt dress. That's what I'll take.
Oh, the sleep shirt. That's a motherfucking sleep shirt.
You got a motherfucking sleep shirt on. You got your good cousin sleep shirt on.
Coming outside in your jammies.
Oh my God. I used to be like, guys, that's a t-shirt dress.
Yes.
You want me to wear it and it's going to be full maxi dress on me. Don't do that.
Whole time, fam.
Don't do that.
Just don't wear some jeans and put your slides on, sir. You got on
Oh my God. You know what actually I hate? Maybe more than the long tee, but maybe equal. Maybe equal.
What?
Guys, right? When you like a little thicker and y'all done got a little bit of money and y'all jeans get smaller because y'all feel real comfortable, in your sexuality and in your money, and you understand that certain jean brands don't make your size, right? Mm-hmm. So then you slip into the ones that's real tight at the calves and then get real tight at the kneecaps also. It's the kneecaps for me. That's the part that bothers me, because I know at the top of that kneecap where your thigh meets your kneecap, now that's going to be real uncomfortable. And that's why I feel like they don't fuck with their pants all the way off. Like, it's just, in my mind,
because it's a jegging.
That shit takes far too long for you to get off. And I know what it feels like to be in the fitting room and you get a jean and you like, oh, but see, I know by the kneecaps.
Real talk.
If by the kneecaps, that shit like, hey, it's feeling a little tights, like, you know what I mean?
No, matter of fact, when you look at the hemline on the bottom, see, if it's a real closed circle, you already know it's going to be a tight fit around the knee. Because you're getting slender as you go down.
Y'all niggas got ass. Y'all niggas got thighs, hips, and ass. Okay?
Absolutely.
Listen to a bitch with thighs, hips, and ass. At the kneecap. Okay?
Yeah.
When y'all slip, y'all juicy ass little calf muscle into it. Because, black men ain't normally got, like, big calf muscles. Black men normally have, like, tiny calf muscles, right? And so, true. It's like black man syndrome. Everybody be like, whoo, and then, like, here, it be like, y'all just didn't have to work out. Cool, y'all got it.
They're literally a Y.
And just be like, y'all know what y'all is. So, like, I know you slip into them jeans and you like, you know what, shit, hey, they fit up to the calf, right? But at the kneecap, and it's feeling a little tights like. I know y'all didn't know what that was like growing up as a little girl.
True.
But for me, you knew. If you see the little bottom of it, you know what I mean? You see the crotch already?
Mm-hmm. It's time. Matter of fact, and then that's when they turn around and have an upside down muffin top. That's when your ass is protruding over the top of your pants because it's too tight.
And the pants barely made it up to your ass anyway, so you just got the belt around your thigh, and
it's protruding your booty up. Toot that thing up.
It's exactly what, waist trainers for thighs are giving.
Hey.
It's a lot. It's a lot happening. So, for the sake of Thigh Master, okay, let's just, if they stop at the knee and you're feeling like, maybe I shouldn't, that's where you should stop. You should unroll them down your calf. You should take them off. You should hand them back to the sales lady or salesman and move on with your day.
Yeah.
Okay.
If they roll traumatically and they're like into one big rolly thing on each side.
I mean,
you know what I'm trying to say, right? You know when you roll your pants down.
I just feel like I got some jeans that literally when I take them off, they are never coming off in the right side out position. You just unroll them until they're a new thing,
and they're completely inside out.
They're inside out by this time. This is when you should stop. Okay. No. All right. So since we're in it and we've started without a song, that does not mean that a song is not coming. God damn it.
The show must go.
God bless the Ratchets. Yeah. And if y'all thought that was the song, you are sadly mistaken. It is not. It's just that, when I said on my phone earlier, I came out of our playlist that is actually on Spotify and Apple Music.
Holler at it.
It's also in the link in our bio.
And talk about some Pat Ron. Oh no, I got some stories about some Pat Ron.
God.
I just don't think I can remember them.
See, that's mostly the issue of remembering.
Yeah,
after you drink.
Lately, it hasn't been good. It's either I'm intoxicated or I'm not. There is no in between. I don't know where it is. This body, I don't know. I don't know whose it is, where it's going, or where it came from.
Okay.
But I'm still adjusting.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, okay.
Yeah.
And that's all we can really say about, your body. Because I just be like, that is the longest relationship you gonna have in your life is with yourself and your body. So, y'all know how relationships are. Y'all figure it out.
Yeah.
You gonna go on some you gonna do some horrible shit to your body.
Terrible.
And then you gonna be like, oh, remember I treated you good. Do better for me. It's like, bitch.
Right. Remember that one time you want me to go all day and you ain't feed me? I'm coming back.
I'm coming back for you.
Mm-hmm.
Or remember that time you ate nothing but cheese sticks all day?
Let the stomach ache.
Go ahead.
Recollect.
Do what you want.
Why the only thing that came to mind was do what you wanna do.
Okay.
In living color. That was my shit.
Okay, now for a ratchet moment, in history. Hopefully you guys are old enough to know about In Living Color. But, In Living Color had real moments where that shit, may have genuinely scared me for our culture. I was just like, what is happening? I already had a thing about clowns, and then y'all made Homie the Clown a real nigga who can terrorize children. I didn't like that either. Sideshow Bob was like, guys, let
me tell you something.
I don't like that. Y'all gonna have to get it together. And they did. And then they got older, and then they started making movies, and it's just like, oh, okay. All right.
And then Low Down Dirty Shame was my shit. It still is. I watched it the other day.
You've seen Low Down Dirty Shame.
That's my shit.
Okay. All right. Mine was not Low Down Dirty Shame, even though I understand why everybody likes shame. No. It was I'm Gonna Get You Sucker.
I
And
have
I
yet
watched.
to see it.
Oh my
Let's add
God!
that to the list. Add it to the list, y'all.
How did? Oh,
I know.
guys.
I know. It's a staple. I should have seen it.
Guys.
You gonna take my card?
No, but just as a comedy, like as comedy gold, like Low Down Dirty Shame was like, it's in the same thing as like a Boomerang. You know, you want to see the characters like, you know, kind of like, oh, they got kind of like a love thing. It kind of, for me, that's like why I liked Strictly Business, because it was specifically love thing. You never saw Strictly Business?
Nope.
Jesus Christ.
I know, the list just keeps growing.
I know. It's just, okay, so does using profanity make you feel less ladylike? Let's start there.
Oh, indeed. So, it doesn't now, because I had to realize that I am who I am regardless. Like, your femininity is going to stay there. It's not a fleeting thing. So, because the way that you speak doesn't make you less ladylike. But my mother used to always tell me, don't use expletives when you're in public, because you are a lady.
Really?
Yes. And to this point now, like, she'll say curse words, and then, like, in front of certain people, she wouldn't curse. So it would be completely, like, I guess, situational. So unfortunately, I adapted that too. So when I first started on, you know, in any type of media, I never said any type of profanity at all until I slipped up and said, like, maybe an ass, or I would be, like, reenacting something.
Okay. Okay.
So I had to grow into the person I am now because I was told the complete opposite when I was younger. Like, I used to get in trouble for saying the word heifer. I couldn't say heifer.
Oh, yeah, that was a bad word in our house.
Right.
But my mother also was a pastor, so totally different.
Exactly. My mother
reasons for why.
Right.
Like, I could even understand if I heard her slip. Like, when I say I ain't never heard this motherfucker say motherfucker, I ain't never heard her say shit. Never heard her say any curse word. Like, my father, secular. Says whatever he wants to do, does whatever he wants to say. You know, it's just it's flip flop, whatever. Doesn't give a fuck. Mother will never say fuck. I've never heard her say it.
That's interesting.
I've never heard her say it.
No, I'm not
That's
saying that
weird.
That people don't curse, but I just, like, I was just getting ready to say, it's weird that she doesn't.
That's
even when
weird,
you get
bro.
upset. So are you trying not to act some way?
No, then she would use that beautiful law degree and be like, we have so many words in the English language that you choose to use this one word that means 18 other words, but you couldn't figure another word out. Like, we used to read thesauruses for punishment. Had to write letters, like, for punishment. Like, you had to do research papers on when you messed up in the house as punishment in life.
Oh, no. So you ain't never want to be at home.
For
real.
I was never at home. I've always been in the extracurricular. I've never had a reason to be there. Never.
Not when you have to write papers.
Well, you know, also, the papers only happened when I did stuff, like, really bad. You know?
Whatever that means.
Really not.
We'll insert something here later. I don't know.
You know, you guys will read about it in the autobiography of my life. That'll turn into, I don't know, a teen Euphoria style
stage play
movie.
Yeah.
No. Series.
Docu-series.
Nah.
Too serious?
Nah. Yeah, I need it to be funnier. So, more like destructive, but funny. So, I don't know if you've ever seen Shameless. Like, Shameless.
I've seen one episode.
Okay, so you know the chaoticness of the show. So like that, but it's still like, that's tragic, but that's kind of funny. Like, it's like that.
Oh, indeed.
You know?
You definitely can change the scene with that as far as a docu-series and make that shit funny.
Yeah. I don't want a docu-series my life.
Like it starts off, like it looks like it could be serious and you'd be like, oh, this isn't what I thought it is, so I'm definitely going to keep watching.
That's why I want it to be like a sitcom. Because I don't want nobody to be like, now we know her. Like, right. No, fuck you don't. Don't try Michael Jackson my life. What I'm doing.
They gonna do that regardless.
Don't you Michael Jackson me.
I know there's a little bit of information about you, so I know about your whole life.
Right. And you did Beyonce did the video, right? So we know. It's like, no. We don't know Beyonce. No. I know y'all love Beyonce. She's the queen. And as the queen, you don't fucking know the queen. Just saying. Like,
They're not called entertainers for no reason, though. Like, they have a life outside of their entertainment.
I mean, y'all ain't never sat in the living room with Beyonce and or Jay-Z. You ain't that.
You don't know, man?
Yeah.
I couldn't help it.
No. So, no.
Ain't been to places I've been.
See, in the episode that y'all gonna hear in another, couple, whenever the fuck you hear it, there's another episode where we talk about updating her music catalog past 90s. And what's been really crazy is me watching different, I don't know, like, different TV shows that were based in the 90s. So, a week ago, I was like completely immobile, right? So I was forced to the confinement of the worst hospital bed ever. That allowed me, however, to channel back to my childhood of 1999. Okay? Come back with me.
Okay.
So now in 1999, I actually watched the first episode of SmackDown on...
Is it WWE or
it was WWF at the time. Okay?
Okay.
So when SmackDown first existed, it came out in 1999. I was watching that. I watched the first episode. And so, randomly enough, on Peacock, I think, maybe? Shouts out Peacock. Give me a deal. Peacock had a setup of things that were like about love, because month of love, just watch all of these things that are about love. And my goofy ass goes past all of the romantic comedies, right? Because I've seen them all. So I go past all of them. Like, I'll come back. Wedding Planner, maybe. Like, you know what I mean?
Shit.
The breakup, love it. But I'm like, no, I don't want to see that right now. I want something different. And I keep scrolling and I see the wedding episodes, like the best weddings from the WWE franchise. What? Let me at them. Are you kidding me? I've seen almost every one of these weddings, so I think, right? So the first one they show is the wedding of Stephanie McMahon, right? And if anybody's like WWF wrestler fans, right? Stephanie McMahon is the daughter of Vince McMahon, and he was the chairman of the WWF at the time, and so it was like a big deal. People were buying tickets to come to Monday Night Raw to see the wedding of Stephanie McMahon to Test. Okay, at the time it was like, oh my God, Test, we love him. And also I recognize that every single dude in the WWF at the time, because I hate saying WWE. It's like saying Willis Tower over Sears Tower. Like, I don't like that shit.
Oh, that's what they did? They changed
they changed the name to, from World Wrestling Federation to World Wrestling Entertainment.
Ew.
I know, but people got to make their money. And also, okay, I'll get into that after. So I'm looking at this shit, and it's Stephanie McMahon and Test, and then all of a sudden, Triple H comes out, and he's like, ain't gonna be no wedding, bitch. And everybody like, what? What? How you gonna break up this wedding? And he like, yeah, I know your daddy he had a restraining order on her dad, because in the storyline it was like he had tried to hit him with a car or something like that, which he did. He did run his car into the limo that he was in. It was all staged, guys. Come on, whatever. So in the storyline, he tried to kill him and his homies in the car. And so I got a restraining order on you 50 feet, which just so happens to be the exact amount from the stage to the motherfucking ring. So what? You can't go nowhere, nigga. And I'm ruining this shit. Ain't gonna be no wedding. They like, no, Securitas. My grandma's out here. My mom's out here. Get this man out of here. And he's like, not without watching this video. So it shows this video, right, of him being in fucking Vegas, going through this drive-through wedding chapel. And this bitch, Stephanie, is passed out in the seat next to him, supposedly drugged. Flag 1, WWF. with alcohol that was poisoned from a bachelorette party from an unknown mysterious bartender who just so happened to be black. Flag 2.
Oh,
Flag
this is
2.
getting worse.
And then the nigga who did it had like purple hair, blonde hair, whatever. So all the white grannies and stuff was trying to fuck him and stuff. And there's the flag 3. Everybody just flags on the plate. Flags everywhere is red flag city, right? So I was like, oh shit! I remember seeing this, and why was any of this like extremely entertaining? Like, what the fuck? Oh my God, he pretended to have her voice. So when she was like, okay, Stephanie, do you take such and such? He was like, I do. Like,
oh
it was
my
so
God.
bad.
And then he was
impersonating. So that's false marriage. Like, it's all types of shit.
What is happening?
Oh God, breaks up the wedding. Test he's humiliated. He walks out of the ring. Everybody's like, no. And then, no, how could, this is so bad. And then they like, slut to her and shit. Flag 80 on the plate. Why was y'all calling her a
slut? See, they was just getting us ready for the real reality TV.
Oh my God. This is why wrestling is the shit, right? So then it takes me on this rabbit hole. Because now I got time, right? So now I'm researching, like, how much does wrestling, like, really... How much is that worth right now, right?
Oh, man. You talking about like in 2022?
Yeah, like how much is this shit, like, really? So I look up, the corporation that it is, the entity of WWE, and that is a $6 billion company currently.
Oh, yeah.
2022. I said, oh, okay, that's where we at? Okay, cool. Leads me on another path. Well, is Stephanie and Triple H still married? As a matter of fact, they are. They've been married for 22 years. God damn. God damn.
I need to commit to myself that long.
I said, okay. They not married as far as their storyline. Like, they ended their marriage like 2 years into the shit. It was great. Like, it was when wrestling was fucking great.
Okay.
But I realized that why wrestling got that fucking great at that time is because if you're looking at the financials, right? It is a $6 billion corporation today. But in 1999... is when they went public.
Oh.
So when everybody else was able to buy shares, they were able to take that money from investors and make WWF a household name. So they not only had Monday Night Raw that was played on, like the explicit cable channel. So of course they raunchy. The stories are a little bit more gritty, whatever the fuck. But then they also are monopolizing television on your Thursday nights now.
Yeah.
On regular WGN, like your regular TV station, so that everybody else can watch it. And now you're trying to follow along. You want to have both. You want to have, the good cable package and the basic cable package. In my mom's house, we only had the basic. At my dad's, it was the whole shit. So whenever I was over it, I'm sorry.
Terrible.
I mean, you lived in a house. We lived in apartments.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Could
choose your luxuries. That's all I'm saying.
That part.
Y'all had 2 bathrooms? 1. Just saying. Choose your luxuries, guys.
Facts, man, facts.
So with the money they weren't spending on that, they used it on this cable, but I didn't get to see the whole parts of the story, so I took this time to watch both parts of the story for the first time in my adult life. I got to see what the fuck really happened. I was like, oh, they only showed the clips of this. And then if you were super lucky, like if
was a fit.
If you had the good cable package, right? You had the basic cable, you had the good cable. And then $400 million, which The Rock is worth.
Oh, yeah. I knew he was up there.
The Rock is the highest paid actor in, like, America right now. But he also is the highest paid wrestling name. But guess what? Let me tell you how niggas is great. Let me tell you how this nigga is greater. He bought his name back from the WWE. Ooh. So all of that shit is his. God damn it. Good job, Dwayne Johnson.
Yes.
For buying The Rock from the WWE. Meaning that anytime you hear The Rock, if you hear Dwayne The Rock Johnson, he gets all of his royalties. So about ownership, guys.
Yeah. Make
sure you get your coins when you are in enough, good space, then you get your shit back,
Absolutely.
Because, on top of that was just Vince McMahon, which is an amazing, brilliant story. with Vince McMahon. His father had a wrestling fucking like promotion company, which is really what WWF started as. It was a wrestler promotion company. They were promoters. That was it. They were fight promoters, wrestling promoters that turned that into a multi-billion-dollar like company, which he is worth of 1.6 billion of the 6 that belong to him. So I can't say nothing because you took that thing from just people wrestling on Saturday nights in hick towns, and you made that shit like acting like you had to do it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, actors who are superheroes now in movies and shit all basically started off as fucking wrestlers. And that's crazy. That's crazy. They're great actors. So,
absolutely,
y'all kept me enthralled. But good job. That's a little bit of financial advice for you guys.
Just get your shit back when you can get it.
Get your shit back when you can. Or else, you know, if you in a beef, like our good uncle, our good ratchet uncle of the past, Michael Jackson. When he got into the whole issue with the beef with him and Eminem, like when Eminem was going in on him when he was still alive and shit, and Michael couldn't get nothing done because of the song got too big or some shit, and he couldn't get the song removed. So what he did was
he bought all his shit.
This nigga said, fine, I'm gonna just go above you and buy your catalog. Like, oh god damn it. You can never get that shit back, Marshall Mathers. Get him out of here.
Man, that's what I'm saying. Whenever you ready to play those petty games, just be ready for the
get him out of here.
Be ready, because you don't know where it's coming from.
Oh God. Okay, let me get my other sad shit out of the way. Rest in peace, Miss America. That's so fucked up. I have major sympathy for anyone who has suicidal thoughts and feelings. I too have had those. I've been peer counseling for my whole life, dealing with people who just can't really get it together and need help getting through life. So if you're one of those people, leave a heart in the comments. Hit us up if you need somebody to talk to. But also, seek professional help as well, because they are there to help you in real life.
Absolutely. You know? Don't just go for the first counselor. You know, actually choose someone that fits you.
Mm-hmm. Do some research with it. It's still your brain you dealing with. You don't want just anybody telling you crazy shit. Ain't it a show like on it's a show on Apple TV about a shrink who is like overstepping his boundaries with his client. And it's a Will Ferrell movie, so you know it's extremely crazy. But Will Ferrell is the client who's like going through this hard time, and the shrink is like giving him like terrible selfish advice for him. I don't know if it's to get his money or just to strictly like run his life.
Wow. But
it's like in some like dum like kind of thriller type movies or TV show. Y'all should watch that, whatever that is. I'll find the video
or something,
link it or whatever. Y'all know where to find shit. It's on Apple TV. Figure it out. It ain't much shit there with fucking Will Ferrell. I'm just saying, it's like one show. That's it.
I feel like you just got upset.
Because I just thought about it. Like, why I gotta give you the link to everything? Niggas is lazy.
Because people want you to already do the work for them. So all they gotta do is literally just press it.
Okay. Well, sure. Whatever. I'm over it. Okay, I saw something on our list about a new tramp stamp. What does that even mean? Where is the new tramp stamp?
Okay, so I was thinking when we were growing up, the tramp stamp was the lower back.
Correct.
All the women had that. Now, correct. I'm no longer calling it a tramp stamp, but I'll call it a familiar face tattoo. So everybody is now getting the tummy tucks tattoo.
Oh yeah, that's the hot scar.
Yeah, but that is the new tramp stamp.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's either that or the side piece that you get with half the butt cheek, like only one of the cheeks.
Yeah, I just feel like y'all gotta have a lot more money for that. So, you know, I mean, we can say the vintage tramp stamp, because the vintage tramp stamp was definitely on the back. I get it.
Yeah, I definitely have one of those.
I do not. That is not my era. Sorry. I saw my older sister get it, and I was just like, okay, girl. You know, that, like, by the time it was time for me to comfortably get a tattoo, it was not about that. It was about the front hip bone. So I understand where the C-section scar came from, because my generation girls invented the secondary tramp stamp, which was eventually becoming the little, gotta hide them tummy tuck scars.
Yeah.
Which, thank y'all, because a lot of y'all doctors did y'all real bad.
Ooh, botched.
Like, real bad. Like, and then the tattoo artist, right? Let me tell y'all how fucked up y'all is. Because y'all not supposed to be tattooing over scars. And yet, and still, you do. And y'all know what happens. Bleed lines happen when you tattoo over a scar or a stretch mark. So, fun fact of the day number 2, okay? Don't get tattooed over your scars unless you want the scar to stand out more. Okay. All right. Okay, pumpkins.
Okay,
Okay.
pumpkin.
That was the best part of Hitch.
Okay, pumpkin. That actually, okay, pumpkin goes along with boop. And I hate, like, if anybody's ever booped you, boop. Like, oh my God.
That's worse than being muffed.
Oh my God.
Nigga, you want to fight.
Okay. We're also going to do a muff tutorial for everyone.
Oh my God. I cannot.
Were you slipping?
I saw you looking.
I saw you.
Saw you.
That's what happens. People have, discussed whether it's a 2-finger or 3-finger, or like if it's full palm. I like, like it's a fingertip to like the paw of your hand. Like, this is what I call the paw.
The paw, yeah, like that.
Because it's where the bone, it's where the
knuckle.
Right, with a knuckle on the inside.
Inside knuckle.
I call that paw. Okay, that's what they mean when they say put the paws on.
Put the paws on you. See, and I feel like it's levels to muffs, right? So then you use 2 fingers.
Okay.
When you extra serious, like I'm gonna touch you, but I ain't gonna touch you. So that's how I know if you want to get down with this or not. Like when you get the full hand, though. Just be ready to blink.
That's what I'm saying. That's a little bit disrespectful. I've never like open hand slapped a nigga. Like that's never been my like go to. I've never been like I've never been like, oh, you offended me. Like, no, it's never been. I don't even know how to do your hand like that. How y'all slap? How you slap at home?
Right, you come from the
bottom. Does
bottom.
it from the bottom?
Well, you start from the middle.
Is it like a wide out, like a sprinkler? Do I have to? Or is it like, am I already stiff arm? Like, where's my hand at where I feel so like, like, where's my...
Now, I ain't gonna lie, I did used to take my plastic gloves, like, before I used to do people's feet. Like, and I slap their face, like, do. Like a little, don't ask me that.
Pish posh.
Right.
So that, yeah.
Watch your mouth.
That's a ladylike slap.
Right.
I like that slap.
It's a touch.
But otherwise, then I only think of like backhand slaps, like pimp slaps. I don't ever think of like, what?
You have
like
such a pimp mentality, man.
What is this hand? Bitch. Like, that's just weird. Bitch, I can't even do that.
Like a baseball arm. No, it's like what's the dance?
Millie Rock arm. I got Millie Rock arms. I'm going to slap you up.
Come on, let me slap you up.
Have y'all ever watched slap boxing competitions on YouTube?
Oh my God.
Also one of my favorites. Okay, I wanted to be a wrestler when I was a kid. I admit, I like aggression. I like sports that were contact sports. I like boxing. I like football. I like hockey. Okay. Sometimes on some rugby, but it's mostly because it's sometimes on some rugby. It gets a little like sexual, for me. I'm just like, y'all know y'all dicks is touching a little bit, right? Like, it's not.
What? Okay, so what is rugby?
Rugby is like, it's like football and soccer and like all of that shit, but it's like football, soccer, and hockey all in one sport, just all on the field, and everybody on the fucking field going for this weird ass shaped football that ain't a football. It's not a football. It's like a football with more angles in it. It's weird.
What?
And so they all like huddle over that shit, and then they gotta like pass it to each other or run it to get into a goal that kind of looks like a soccer net. Like, it's a little weird. But again, they huddle and they like fight it out because like it's.
I'm only
Watch the
laughing 'cause
video.
The way you're doing your arms. Looking real strong. Oh shit.
That's what I imagine now. But my friend husband still be playing rugby and shit. He's black. Well, he's Galician and black. So.
Did you just say
Because niggas be taking this shit too seriously now. I don't know who really black no more. Like people be getting mad about who black now.
They do. Like I didn't know Ronda Rossi was black.
What? How?
That's what I said.
Where?
Her grandfather is black. I don't know about her parents. I didn't look it up. I only glanced at it. I was meant to come back to it.
We're going to research Ronda Rousey right now because it's been a lot of black fishing going on. And thanks, Rachel Doziel.
Man.
We don't know who the fuck is white no more. We don't know if you Israeli or if you mixed. And we need to know. Why? Because niggas want to know who they can call nigga or not. That's really all.
That's it. That is it.
We just want to know who's allowed to say nigga and who we can call nigga. Me on the personal, no, I'm going to call everybody nigga. It don't matter if you a white nigga, a black nigga, a Hispanic nigga, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so are we saying Ronda Rousey is Black History in 2022? Are we really saying this in Google?
They said what?
Y'all need to, first off,
wait.
Somebody needs to go back to whatever like atlases, whatever the fuck. What did we have prior to the internet? Because y'all need to go and find them books and then start uploading them shits immediately. Because we need to figure out what the one drop rule means to us.
Oh man, right. Is that even a thing anymore?
Okay, let me tell you why it's a thing. Because mixed people, as they should, are not claiming one race over the other.
Yeah.
And this is fucking with y'all Negroes so much that y'all are ready for just to die on the hill of Zendaya ain't black. And I'm like, what in the nigga business with her nigga mama mean that she not black? And then they will also fight the whole idea that, you know, Kanye and Kim theory, you know, Northwest is going to be, she's a black woman. Whoa, is she a black woman? I thought y'all spent all this time saying that mixed kids ain't black. What does this mean Okay? Are you mad that their hair does other shit that your hair do? Are we still mad at this?
I don't understand how we mad at any type of blackness.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why are you so mad that they got a little bit of white in them? What the fuck?
I'm sure in your
we all got a little bit of white in them.
Because everything has been pillaged, taken, and pummeled. Thank you.
How are you still here in all of your blackness? Okay? That's all I have.
Just know you magical. Who gives a fuck? And if somebody is partially black,
they magical too.
Oh, thank you.
Just partially.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck you want.
And then just move on from there.
That's it. Just be like, oh, you got half magic. Okay, nigga, so you only half magical. What the fuck are we arguing about? It's magic or no.
Or no. Okay. Ugh.
Let these mixed children be great, okay? Y'all have accepted Drake and him being fucking Canadian over him being an American or being a nigga. Y'all just said, fuck this.
Right. He's neither.
He's here. He's Drake. We love Drake. And we know everybody, y'all love Drake. Cool.
Oh, yeah.
He black too. Him and his white mama. His mama is white, but he black. That's what happens when you got half white and half black. He black, but guess what? He also half white too.
Right.
Ding, ding, ding. I don't know.
Everybody get a prize.
I guess that's what niggas want.
Yeah.
That's what they really want from a nigga. They don't want what DMX had in mind for us.
What the country wants from a nigga.
So, speaking of the country though, okay. So back to my WWF deep dive.
Mm-hmm.
So again, like I said, the daughter or whatever and her husband have been married for 22 years. So I look up the dad and shit and I'm seeing, okay, what has he been doing? Oh, you're worth 1.6. Okay. He and his wife Linda are still married after like 55 to 58 years or whatever. I'm like, holy shit.
Damn.
There go Linda McMahon. Holy shit. Let me click on Linda's little Wikipedia, see what she been doing for these past whatever years, right?
Mm-hmm.
This bitch was the whole liaison, the chief officer of small businesses for the Trump administration. Whole fucking time. She was the one giving us the small business loans.
Well, hey, Linda, listen.
I don't know if you've been fired since it's a new president and everything, but clearly y'all know how to run a fucking business. That's what I get back to the fucking $6 billion thing. This bitch was okay. So what did Trump do again? That's all. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Just.
Yeah.
I don't have crickets thing, but that was loud enough for you guys to hear. Sure. Just think about it. I'm just saying.
Oh God, Lee.
Where's Uncle Joe been?
I'm sorry, who?
I mean, I know we like Joe Budden, but where's Joe Biden?
Girl.
Like this whole time. Where's that nigga?
We are in anarchy.
Can we?
Anarchy
Nigga,
22.
We just not ready. Unless the war happened where it was like, it wasn't a civil war, but it was just like, we was talking about this the other day. If it was just like half of America just broke off into a war, then who will win? Well, we know clearly that the East Coast is going to win because we have Chicago, we got Detroit, we got Philly, we got New York, you got Florida man. You got
Florida
you
man.
got parts of Texas, you got Atlanta's, you got Baltimore.
Baltimore.
And then you got the rest of the leaders, like the world leaders in DC, so they ain't gonna let that shit die. So basically, we're prepared for a fight like that. But like if another country comes over and they want beef, I mean,
nope. We ain't ready. We ain't outside.
we outside, but we all got on masks and everybody confused. Everybody got guns, bro, but everybody's scared to shoot them because they ain't shot them when they first got them, type of shit.
Or unless they just shoot him like the road rage guy who shot his gun off in his own
in
car.
His own car, like
the windows up, though. The windows.
I saw that shit and I said, why? Real quick, okay? Never have I been that angry, right? And I know it's like a running joke how I'm like, I'm just never that angry. But never, right? In a real road rage incident has the nigga with the road rage ever not thought, hey, let me roll down my windows. This motherfucker was so stupid angry. And I say stupid angry because you ain't even thinking straight when you that mad. So he was so stupid angry that he gets cut off. No. Not only that he gets cut off by this dude, because he cut them off.
Yeah.
So when the other car decides to get on the side of him, he feels so
triggered
that this nigga is on the side of them that he starts letting them off in his own car. This ain't no nigga, y'all.
Mind you,
this was a calm-faced white man at that, which I didn't like that. How calm he was in his face. If you that mad...
Wait, but he closed his eyes when he was shooting. How are you driving shooting with your eyes closed and your windows up?
Because you know that shit gonna blow back. Because not only did this nigga start shooting, he shot towards his own fucking windshield.
Right. So how did none of that ricochet? How none of it?
That shit was getting stuck in the thing, and all of that you gonna have to pay for your shit. And somebody else. That's why your ass is arrested now.
With your dumb ass.
With your dumb ass. Dumb as hell, boy. Just dumb.
Stupid ass, boy.
Goofy ass.
Goof ass.
Stupid as hell. Okay, so, okay, so... I put the laughing thing here because I laughed when she first said this shit, and I was like,
here she go.
She started off with, I was watching National Geographic, ... and Will Smith, ... and I was like, the fuck does Will Smith and National Geographic go together? Is this like an ACT test question? Like, So
It was okay.
What's the scenario?
Okay, so I was curious just to see what it was. So go ahead and click on it.
Mm-hmm.
It starts off with him in a whole white room, close up camera angle, black and white. So he's talking, and you know he does his Will Smith talk, and you know. So when I'll be like, would you please just say it? Like, you leave me in suspense at the end of all of your sentences.
What did you find out, Will?
Right, just tell
me.
us. Shit. So basically, he's walking up a side of an active volcano with his blind friend.
This is some Will Smith shit.
Smith shit. And the part where I'm sorry. So they're going down the volcano.
Backwards. Yeah, this is my action hero pose.
But in Welcome to Earth, he takes Will downwards, climbing into the belly of an active volcano to explore the power of sound.
Because they're going on a small plateau to put this apparatus just so they can
see
the sound.
Shit.
No,
what?
It's a sound thing.
Oh God!
But the part where they're putting the apparatus is where the molten lava is going up in the air and it's coming down as a solid.
Because the volcano spits rocks and stuff as if this helmet's going to do something with one of these big ass rocks.
For me, the gift was getting to the edge of the volcano with Will and saying, hey, close your eyes, let's listen to this soundscape below us. Oh my God. And it was so beautiful. It was so nuanced.
And these pieces range in sizes.
Oh.
So it was one huge rock that came. He was like, oh, look at that. The blind guy was like, yeah, I felt that. I was like, this is ridiculous. Okay, so how long are we going to stand down here before you guys be a part of the
You
earth?
are molten lava, sir.
Right. Okay, but wait, it gets better. So then in between his little shindig, there's a whole nother set of people doing something else. Because the whole episode, again, is trying to capture sound. But this is the part that kicked me in the temple. These people have gone 1,500 feet under Earth surface in order to see if they can capture silence. How do you record silence? So this man says this device is going to pick up the things that we don't hear. I said, wait a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, okay. And I understand that sounds make vibrations. Vibrations move the air. Therefore, that's how you hear sound. I get it. I do. But how do you measure something that doesn't?
I would question how you gonna measure silence when you yourself bring sound.
That part, like it's just so many variables.
You putting this machine down here, is the machine gonna be picking up its own fucking battery? Is what it's gonna be picking up. It's gonna be picking up the hum from the thing. Like, okay, y'all. Like if I took my phone and I moved it close to any type of thing where it's gonna be like, oh, okay, radiation, hold on, what's happening? It's gonna start making a fucking sound.
Yeah, that's why you get feedback on speakers, all of that.
If you are the sound, how you gonna be quiet?
Right. That's all. Okay,
if a tree falls in a forest and no one is around, does it make a sound? Yes, nigga. You just shouldn't be there to hear it. That's the end of the question. I knew it was gonna be some ACT type question.
Of course. But then to make it even better, that was just the first episode.
Good googly moogly.
I didn't go through the rest of them because that one just blew me.
Good googly moogly. Okay, Willard.
Oh yeah.
Willard Smithsonian. I know you're on a quest to find the beauty in life, and I'm glad that you have enough money to find it. I wish that peace on everyone in the world, but I know that's impossible. Some say that, monks already have it, but I say that monks also have never had pussy. And there's a reason why certain monasteries don't allow women within 150 kilometers, like 1,000 kilometers of their place, because they don't want the men to be tempted at all.
Oh yeah. And I ain't gonna lie, women be fucking shit up.
Women be fucking shit up,
Men
bruh.
be fuck shit up.
Oh my god. Why?
And we fuck it up so good that we act like we don't.
Girl.
Because I know I have my fair share of fucking up.
Girl.
Oh, yeah. And often, might I add.
I had to close my eyes.
Often.
Mm.
When you're unlearning, just know mistakes are going to happen. Often.
Mostly. Okay? Just not even just often. Mostly. Okay?
Yeah.
Like the majority of your existence. Okay? You are all fucking up. Okay? None
Yeah.
of you niggas got it.
But
Because the
wait.
moment you think you got it.
Yeah, something else changed. But this is my thing. If you are not making mistakes, that means that you're not putting forth any effort.
Of course.
None.
Of course.
But people don't understand that.
Because they're not doing shit.
But they think they are. Lame fuck.
They getting money. That's all niggas care about. As
Yeah.
long as you got a nice little check coming in, then, you know, whatever else is it's just how I am. Or this is, you know, as long as I'm able to take care of myself, then I can be an asshole. And it's like, that's unfortunately not the way that you make it on this planet, guys.
Right.
They eat people like you.
And not in a good way.
Not even. More cannibalistic. Like,
No.
people, it's mad murderers out here. Like, let's not get it misconstrued.
Right. They have shows about it too.
That shit is, I mean, it's mad snapped, okay?
Real talk.
Women is killers too, not black women, okay? Not, barely black women.
We on accident. It's like we let our anger overtake us.
Yeah, and again, I said I ain't seen not a black woman serial killer. I done seen one bitch murder one person and then get caught, and so they stopped.
And that was
So
it, right?
that's it. Okay, I ain't never seen, you know, Trisha the Smith, like,
Butcher.
right. I ain't
The
never seen Trisha the Butcher Smith. Never seen Tasha the Torturer Thomas. We ain't never seen her out
Nope.
here.
No.
They ain't dressing as little clowns and shit. They ain't dressing up as IG baddies and murdering every rich nigga they come across. Like, that would be an amazing, you know, like, serial killer, like idea. You know, if you guys are looking for
Oh, wait a minute.
if you guys are looking for one, I don't know. Why is the Tinder swindler only a fucking white man? You know, black girls didn't think of this. What? No,
Oh, no.
you ain't see no Hinge hookups going awry. You know,
Because we don't want that shit. We just want some scrimp. Yes, I did say scrimp. And I mean it.
listen, I might be pescatarian for the rest of this year, and I'm Cap, but there's so many things that I would do that have nothing to do with, like, for food. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm confused.
like, what would you do for a Klondike bar? Like, remember that shit? Like, it's just so many things I wouldn't do for that. Like, you mean for some chocolate and some ice cream? Y'all
For
bitches
that
is...
chocolate coated ice cream, loaded fingers with no room for a stick. I know you like the way you ain't hear them words in between because I ain't know them, but I kept the melody. That was my commercial.
It was so good, though! Because I ain't remember the fucking words.
What would you do for a Klondike bar? Yeah,
That was
my shit.
perfection. Because I was like, they really did have that one where they told you everything that was in it.
Yes.
I'm doing nothing for that ice cream coated with chocolate. Like, it's cold chocolate, my nigga. Yes, it's plenty of things that I want besides that. What are you talking about?
Because once you pop, you can't stop.
Nigga.
I can keep going.
It was a slow motion laugh. Like, let's see how... No, I shouldn't say I need to know. I definitely know. It's not a good idea to buy pregnancy tests. And let me tell you why.
Wait, people are brutal.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah. Okay, so not just for, you know, like, oh, I'm pranking you on my YouTube channel. Like, not just that.
Mm-hmm.
But for the genuine amount, like, don't you know that brings that witchcraft to you? Like, wise words once said, don't you put that witchcraft on me, Ricky Bobby. And I believe him, okay? That one moment of Talladega Nights told me everything I know. Don't you put that witchcraft on me. Don't you do it. And I remember back to, don't you put that witchcraft on me, Ricky. And so,
Damn.
I just think of all the girls who, me growing up with them, used to be like, oh my God, I think I'm pregnant. And would tell their, like, boyfriend, stuff like that. Or, you know what I mean? And I also remember how all of them who played those games all eventually came up pregnant.
Shit.
So I just think that you reap what you sow with the front aisle of the like Dollar Tree shit. Don't play with that shit.
Damn.
Stop.
You just learned me something.
I'm sorry. It's just a whole lot of things. That's how people get pregnant. Is when they playing.
Absolutely.
I don't like it. I don't like this for y'all. Rihanna is pregnant. I'm still a little sad, but that baby's gonna be a beautiful baby. You have an alien, good look family. You know,
Man.
it's gonna be the most fashionable baby in the world. Like, move over, Northwest. Get out of here, Roomian sir.
Say what?
We want to see what that baby's looking like. And that's why I feel like people are excited, because they just want to see how fashionable Rihanna's going to be with her baby.
Yeah, because, man, them damn shows she put on have been performances like those.
It's the only thing that ruined Kylie Jenner's birth of her second child with Travis Scott.
I'm sorry, what?
Let me tell you about it, right? So when Travis Scott first impregnated the equally young Kylie Jenner of the Kardashian tribe, when he impregnated her for the first time, she was able to keep her pregnancy like under wraps, like a la what Rihanna has done, but just not in this way. See, no, when she first had that baby with Travis Scott, she had a whole, like, she was having baby showers and everybody in their bubble knew, but like TMZ couldn't find out, nobody could figure it out type of stuff. And then she decided to release this beautiful like documentary, like small documentary style like family video of what's been happening with her for 9 months, and like dropped it on Instagram and Twitter, and everybody was like, holy shit. So like we thought she was pregnant, but it was like this beautiful announcement, right? So what's funny is she gets pregnant again, but this time she's not like necessarily hiding it, but she's not really saying anything about it. But it was supposed to be more about, oh, we're going to let you know all this stuff. We're going to show you all the things that we did once the baby is born.
Right.
But before the baby could get born, Rihanna did announce that she having a fucking baby for the first time. And this silences America for what we want to fucking know about this little Kardashian not child. Like, we don't care. You're not even a Kardashian. You a Jenner.
Be. Right.
You a Jenner.
Wanna be.
Y'all got a whole nother set of situations right here. This is black excellence. So
Hence black magic.
I'm just saying, that was my little highlight of it. I was like, damn, Riri, I thought you was gonna be the only Pisces who was gonna make it without a baby. Besides myself. Like, I thought we was in this together. And then I realized she was in a pregnancy pack with her nigga. And I was like, oh, okay.
My bad. That supersede what we had.
I'm sorry. You got it, queen.
My mistake.
You waited till you was a billionaire, bitch. I am not mad at that. That is a thing that I feel like that is the most beautiful thing besides, you know, her overshadowing the Jenner's baby situation. But I feel like... Cause I mean, bitch, you had it with the first baby. Like, relax.
Yeah.
We don't give a fuck.
We get it. That was the first one.
We get it.
The second one, we just like, oh, another one? That's cute.
Hurry up and pop this baby out. What is we talking about? Rihanna's here.
Hail to the queen, okay?
The fuck? Like, it's of that. So I'm like, you know what? If it's gonna be that, let it be that. Let you be so breaded up, okay?
Man.
That it don't even fucking matter. Like, this is something where it's like you've not been able to see this amount of black wealth at the level that we've seen it at. And then them still be kind of cool. Like, these are not like billionaires who you wouldn't want to be or that you don't feel like is attainable. This is like, nah, this girl came here, did her thing, made the right connections, was, you know, herself the whole time, had some fuck ups, got through that shit, moved on. Like, You know what I mean? Like,
Exactly.
she still, it was very human throughout that whole shit.
Right.
Made makeup, right?
Man.
After makeup has already been made. So y'all can't be like, oh, well, somebody already did it. Rihanna did that shit after Mac, Revlon, all of that shit been in existence the whole fucking time. Super Scent been had her goddamn Crayola box made a bunch of money.
Sure did.
And Rihanna still made more.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that doesn't tell you that it's not able to be done.
Exactly. Now let's turn the tables for 2 seconds.
Girl.
Let's talk about Nick Cannon and his new baby that's about to, that's just been yeah, here.
Okay.
So my only 2 cents about this, I'm gonna make it real short. We always talk about how black men don't take care of their kids. Okay. And here we have a black man that's taking care of his kids, and he came out and said, I'm going to have as many kids as I can financially take care of. Period. Now that we can see that he is able-minded, able-bodied, and very well financially backed in order to have these kids, why are we giving him so much flack about him having kids?
Because we seeing him do it. Because bitches don't respect shit that be dead ass in your face. When a nigga is telling the honest to God truth in your fucking face, we don't like that shit. Yeah. We'd rather he be a fuck nigga and then fuck a whole bunch of bitches on the outside, not even tell you shit. You feel victim like, take that shit to the grave. What? I can't believe it. And you can be the victor in that shit and the victim at the same time. It's all about you. That's why. Because we love when a nigga got a whole bunch of kids and he rich, but we ain't see him make it. Because then we can be like, oh, well, that was in his past. We can say he Ocho Cinco. We can say that he fucking Flavor Flav. And ain't none of them niggas ever been so destitute that they can't take care of none of their 8 to 12 babies. It's mad rappers out here who done had the same amount of babies.
Exactly.
Mad.
So get your shit together.
Leave Nick Cannon alone.
Again, ladies.
Nick the Cannon.
I see what you did there. Pow, pow.
Always fires, okay? That nigga has never got blanks coming out. Know that.
Damn.
Rocket ship.
Oh, God, you saw Kevin Hart had gifted him a vending machine of condoms.
Nigga.
I died.
Their pranks in between each other are literally the funniest shits ever, which shows you true friendship because only your friend can talk shit about you
like that. That's
fucking great. And I think that's also, it's really good for me because I see it as, that's technically Nick's rainbow baby. He just had a child die.
Exactly.
Like, maybe less than a month ago or 2 months ago. Mm-hmm. This is still recent.
And he publicly showed his emotion. And people, I think that might have been the only time that I haven't heard anyone get on a black man about showing emotion in public. Because they talked about Tyrese when he did it.
Oh my God.
Of course they talked about
they called him mentally unstable.
Yes.
A nigga cry, he Kanye. He out of control.
Right. Like, so if you show any type of emotion as a black man, you are no longer a man? What?
You are not a man anymore, or you are a manipulator. Because men clearly don't cry. We've just never seen it.
Yeah.
They're
not human.
Oh, God. They're not human if women are the only human.
And we have already shown that we are stable in some capacities, but you need...
Nigga, where? Where are we stable in? Every month, I question my mental stability. Every fucking time. Yeah. I know when it happens to me, and I know when I feel extra emotional, and I know when I cannot help it. Every other time, though, I can keep it together.
See, in this, I'm the opposite. Now, I've been a woman since I've been 8. Okay?
Okay.
So I didn't start off with having any type of symptoms of anything.
Okay.
It just came up, and I was like, "Oh my God, I'm dying because I'm bleeding from the inside out." Because no one ever had that conversation.
Because nobody's just gonna talk to you about it.
Exactly. So now in my late 30s, I am now getting those symptoms that every woman has had. I'm talking about the PMS thing, the not being able to control your emotions, the cravings. Like, I never had this shit. Mm-hmm. So the first time I had, I want to say an episode was literally on Monday.
Oh, God. All right. Yeah, hormones
so
crazy.
I said, what in the entire fuck? Like, you are not ready for your body to rage against you because you think that you are one. Your mind and your body are two different fucking people.
I want to say almost three.
Man.
Because then you got the one that you
Yep.
You don't even claim her. Like, what?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, that's another parable that you don't know your fucking body every single time, which is why you have to love you. Niggas. Your body and you are your longest fucking relationship.
Mm-hmm.
You do good to your body, it'll do good back to you.
Yeah.
However, if you're filling your body with a bunch of bullshit and a bunch of bullshit,
that's not just food.
That's why I separated it. I know you got that one.
And I had to break it down because some people may not have gotten it.
Come on.
What you're watching, you're eating, who is around you, everything that you're consuming visually, mentally, and even intravenously.
It is happening around you at all times, right? So you got to protect your own peace. Like, some people be like, see, this is why I stay to myself. And it's like, yes, I understand that. But it's also about being in an environment where it is actually conducive to your growth. You can, blossom wherever you are. Like, we hit it all the time. Like, people be made, whatever. You can live in the same neighborhood and somebody gonna grow up and be this. And somebody just gonna stay here and be, whatever. I get it, right?
Yeah.
But you have to make steps within yourself, whether it is meditation for yourself or whether it is, vacationing or even choosing a job that is outside of your, constraints of what you feel like you deserve or,
right.
You know what I mean? Find mentors who are going to wherever the fuck you want to go, whether it's financially or they got their shit together, like mentally. That's the shit that you do. That's the work. Because you still gonna have to keep doing whatever the fuck you doing. Now you gotta deal with whether or not you in the right mind to do any of the shit you're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
You gotta deal with your body. That's it. You eat a bunch of junk food and shit, and then you wonder why you got an attitude later, and then you look at everybody else in the neighborhood, and they also eating all the same bullshit, and they angry too, and everybody snapping at each other. Now you see why. It's the culture of the neighborhood.
Yeah.
That's not my culture. That's all I'm saying. I just be like, that's not my culture.
I'm not cut from that cloth.
I don't want this. I don't want this. I want to find people who I like.
Right.
Get me around people who I like. Because that in itself, man, y'all going on vacation from your fucking life and
coming back right to the same
you gonna
bullshit.
go, like, yes, cycle. Figure it out.
That part.
Figure it out.
Speaking of cycle, let's talk about Black Mama's versus the girlfriend's son. Now, I can only speak from this side because I'm only a woman. And I've only dealt with men who have... I'm trying to pick my words carefully.
Okay, so how many of your relationships, how many of those men had healthy relationships with their mom?
None.
How do you have a healthy relationship with your mom?
It's healthier than what it was.
Okay, that's why. That's why. Because when you have a healthy relationship with your mom, then you could be seeking out, people who also have healthy relationships with their mom. That's when people be like, oh my God, my mom's my best friend. And we go out for brunch all the time. And then I met him and he loves his mom and he loves my mom and they're best friends now. And we all knit together. Like, that shit.
That doesn't exist.
It exists. But those are pod people, guys. Those are the pod people. They were together since high school.
Ooh.
They mamas run their lives in functional ways. They may own businesses with their mom. That's when you see people like, yeah, me and my mom have a popcorn business. Yeah, me and my mom.
A popcorn business. It should be popping.
I don't know. Yeah, me and my mom do extensions together. Like, whatever the fuck. We both sell waist trainers. Whatever happens.
Right.
That girl who has made it and got it out the mud with her mama, that's a bitch right there. The nigga who, was, my baby. That's my little prince right here. That nigga, he gonna be best friends with his mama, especially if his dad don't come to his basketball games like he be asking. Y'all know?
Yeah.
Everybody know that nigga. I know that girl right now with that son. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Only one of my friends got their son in therapy. That's okay. Well, two. Two of my friends have their sons in therapy. That's it.
Yeah.
And both of them have active fathers. just saying.
Yeah, it's definitely necessary.
Just saying.
For all black people.
For all black people, but most things, the whole single mom thing, it just, y'all need to talk to somebody.
Yes, because you cannot tell these black men about their mama, especially if they already know the type of messy mother that they have.
Yeah.
Regardless of what they say about their mama, if you repeat what was already said, they get upset at you.
You in the wrong. I can call my mama a bitch. You can't call my mama a bitch.
Well, that's different.
Not unless, we married maybe. And even then, people gonna still find that offensive.
Very much so.
Because, it's their mama. And okay.
Yeah, but I mean, shit. But we all know that it exists. It's that mama that nitpick with the girl behind the son's back or even in his face, where it puts the woman in a precarious situation.
It's because she trying to win the woman Hunger Games.
What? Is that your son or your man?
Both, nigga. He's here. If he's here in my face, then he is here to pick up the slack of anything that I am lacking. What I tell you, the universe always provides. Some people feel like, oh, I'm not doing enough for my relationship. And guess what? You are not. You are absolutely not. You are not enough for your relationship. I'm going to tell you why. Because you looking for that person to be everything. And they can't be. So that's why I know you ain't enough. They got mamas. They got sisters. They got best friends. They got co-workers. They got all of these people. But then you're forgetting that all those other people are still pulling on that person. Outside of, you know what I mean? Even in those moments where you like, man, now this is my person. Like, cool. So we got this thing. But that don't mean that they stop being needed from everybody else who was, who's a part of their tribe.
Which transforms the conversation into, so when is it that you make the person that you're with a priority as opposed to everyone else? Because if everyone else is on the same level as the woman, then what is it that is her position?
I think that don't happen until year 4, maybe 5. I keep going up. 4, maybe 5, unless y'all on the fast track and y'all married. In which case, a lot of people go, hard first. And I mean, that's a lot of y'all quarantine relationships, but we ain't gonna go there.
Shots fired.
People be going hard fast, and then the world change again, and then you able to go back and do all the shit that you wasn't able to do, and then you feel a little bit different. I'm just saying, it's possible. But most relationships, women tend to put their man first before, what they mama say, what they daddy say, what they friends say, so early that you will get embarrassed. And so what ends up happening is the scales got to balance out. And so you're going to get embarrassed because, one, you wasn't supposed to put all of that into that. Stop giving these niggas you. That's not real. Like, you can't just give your whole shit to somebody and be like, here, take me and this. Because, no, why would you want to do that? You going to give a person an unfinished person to deal with, and then when you change, they ain't going to fucking know what's happening. They going to feel betrayed because your ass wasn't even ready for that shit.
Like, oh, so you weren't even the same person 6 months ago. So now you a whole nother person.
Was fighting for shit you don't even want 7 months later. That's crazy. Just relax on the expectation of that person to give the full amount of,
of them.
Yeah, like, let that shit breathe, bruh. Like, all we need to do is kick it, get money, Fuck bitches, get money. You know what I mean? That's all we here to fucking do because the world is full of assholes, right?
Man.
Just assholes. Everybody out here, they for themselves, and that's cool. But if you find somebody you want to be for also, besides yourself,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Then it's like, oh, well, shit, cool. Here we go. Let's do this together.
Right.
There you go. But what I'm not finna do is be like, here, take all of this, save me. And then when your ass can't save me, then be mad at them. So back to the mom, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the moms who are, you know, I've broken up with what I called a mama's boy at the time. And what I learned from that situation was it wasn't that he was in fact a mama's boy. That wasn't why I broke up with him.
Mm-hmm.
Why I broke up with him was that his mother felt that her son was too good to be with me. She thought that her son was too good for me. And in that moment, if you're looking at what was happening at the time, my age versus his age, what he was trying to establish versus what me and my family came from, sure, on paper, he was better than me. Totally fine.
But that's paper.
Yeah, whatever. But also, what she was used to deal with. Her son lived in a nice area. Me at the time, I did not live in that nice of an area. Her son was used to white bitches gifting him like full-blown, like all of the Jordans, all of the fitted hats. And I was like, I'm not buying that. So all of those things that he was used to and he was accustomed to, no, I was not able to give him that. He deserved somebody who was going to give him those things. That's what you want for your child. I'm never knocking that.
Right.
Once he starts to then believe those things, then, yeah, no, we're going to have an issue because, hey, I'm not competing with an idea that your mom has for me. Not about with your mom. If I'm going to compete with your mom, I'm going to win. I'm fucking you. You can't fuck your mama?
I mean,
she ain't even getting no dick if I'm here, so I'm winning. So what are we fighting? I'm not going to fight with you for it.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. Like, that is what we forget the power is in that situation. We want the pussy to change the immediate situation, and you can't change the mama. And you, bitch, can never come over here. You're not going to come over here.
Oh, well, okay. Yeah.
I'm going to remove myself from your peaceful space. I ain't never got to come see you because your son got to stop over here to do this, or the baby is over that house, or none of that. I don't have to do any of those things with you. I don't have to play with you at all.
Right.
I can wait till the family reunion and pretend like, oh, we good girlfriends, and I'm going to kiki with you the whole time. No, it's going to piss you off. Because you've been telling all the cousins that you don't like me. And then here I come and you ain't going to say none of that shit to my face. Exactly.
Yeah.
Ain't no competing with nobody. That's all I'm saying.
I'm trying to grow to your level. I ain't there yet.
I mean, but again, that's stuff that I dealt with. That's something that I dealt with as a teenager. I had to deal with somebody's mom being like, you're not good enough for my son.
Yeah.
And not only are you saying that to me, but you're also soliciting my friend who is this rich girl who lives closer to your area that you're like, no, this is the type of respectable black I want my son to be with.
Wow.
Like this, like,
wow.
So I'm just like, okay, bitch, you got it. Cool. Her son still follow me on Instagram, though?
I bet. Because it was never his decision in the first place.
No, but I'm going to break up with you at the skating party. Know that?
That part.
Real quick. Just come on out to the back. Hey, yeah, thanks for coming to the party.
Damn.
Welcome to the party. Okay, goodbye. We never dating again. Has nothing to do with you, but everything to do with you.
Right.
And that's fine. But as for anybody else, though, if it was another situation, if it was just like, oh, she on some slick shit, then I'm going to call my mama and then we going to get it banging. What's happening? Mama against mama. I'm not finna fight you. But I put my mama up against your mama. We gonna see what's good.
Yeah.
What's
good. What the hands do.
Let's see what the business is. Pause and all. What we doing?
Hey, that's another shirt. Red light, green light.
Pretty much, you know. I just be like, if it's love, though, ain't shit that can be broken. I didn't love that boy. I didn't want to give him head. Okay.
Oh yeah, that wasn't love.
That wasn't love.
Not at all.
I let this man do nasty shit to me. Nasty. My mother would never. What?
Oh my God. Oy vey.
Oy vey. Bringing that shit back.
Oh,
Oy
shit.
motherfucking vey.
Oh,
Okay? So yeah, nah. I'm sorry. You already won. But then you let them win if you let them win. You know what I mean? Because you got the power anyway. It's just like, oh, okay. Who the master? Shut up. Basically.
Okay.
You got the Bruce Leroy glow. Y'all know how it is. Let me know. You know, leave a note or something. Y'all ever dealt with somebody parent who's like wilding? Like I know my mom. Oh my God. Speaking of crazy ass mamas, don't let me tell you how she straight up thought my nigga was a thug. She said the words thug when, and I was so offended. I was just like, who even uses this word?
Like, ugh.
Like, this is 2011. We don't even use this word anymore. We don't say thug.
We never said thug.
You don't say thug.
Thank
but we
you.
Definitely, like, the last time was like Thug Lovin', okay? Like the song, okay? That's not even a real person.
Right.
That's not a person.
That thug and love.
Like, a soldier that ain't scared to stand up. That's a song.
Yeah.
Okay? That's not a person.
Mm-hmm.
We not looking for no real nigga who in the army. We don't, that's a song. Okay? The fuck? And of course, you know, the only person who can get on my mama is my daddy, so I called my daddy immediately. Like, let me tell you what this lady just called him. To me. This is what she said. I don't want you to some thug. Are you out here hanging out with thugs? And I said, Daddy, she called her thug. She called him a thug. And he was like, hold on. He puts me on hold. Puts me on, calls her, and was like, a fucking thug?
Oh my God.
Really? Really? A fucking thug? That's what we're doing?
He's cursing at the lady that doesn't curse.
Oh yeah, that's always been my favorite thing. He always gonna call her cuss her out if I tell her something. Like,
oh my God.
I'm gonna tell on her. Every time, every chance I get, I'm snitching on her to my daddy. Period.
That's probably why she be holding her words now. Oh, now she's gonna call her father.
Period. I'll be like, who? Oh, no.
Say that again?
Mi padre is on the phone. He wants to talk to you. Mm-hmm. He said don't use those words towards me.
No.
Because that's implying that, you know what I mean? It's just like, oh, okay. Because you're implying that I associate with thugs. And I want to know exactly what your definition of thug is so I can explain to you that it's not. But at the same time, you know.
Yeah, and it was also saying that you can't make a great decision for yourself.
Yeah.
Like, it's so many
layers. So many layers. I don't like what you're saying about me. Mm-hmm. So let's break down all of these layers as to why you're not going to talk to me again. I'm not gonna talk to you for another couple months, okay? Until you calm down, you realize what words you use. Don't use those towards me.
Yeah, because I definitely can't tell you anything about the stuff that you do in your life.
I'm gonna tell you. You're not gonna like it.
Oh, I definitely say.
I'm gonna tell you, and you also are gonna deny it, and I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate your lies. But that's something you have to deal with, not me.
That part.
So yes, if you guys have parental woes, not like got a lot of woes, not like woes as in friends, but like woes as in sadness, where it is somebody who you've dated before who has a mama or a daddy who, you know, they ain't want them to be with you, or they didn't want you to be with them, or whatever the fuck, in that order. You know, let us know. Leave us a voicemail or something.
Yeah, real talk.
You know, tell us about it. I would love to hear some of you guys' weird ass, you know, relationship stories. I'm always here for a good, you know, informative sesh. I'm always good to help you talk through your issues and find out which parts that actually matter for you. Okay? Not about who's right or who's wrong, but what matters right now. What matters,
right.
Okay? Because everybody going to be right and wrong at the same time and at different times. Y'all figure it out. Content house on the way.
That shit loud as hell.
That is, bruh. I tried to, like, I thought it was just me, but
What you say? I can't hear
the
you.
machines is not machining today. It's just everything levels was just all types of out of whack. But I blame it on myself because I was late today. So
No, you weren't. You were right on
no,
time.
nigga, I was late. I'ma own that shit because I don't like being fucking late. And majority of the time, I don't be fucking late. But I be like late-ish, okay? I don't like being late. Like, late-ish is understandable. But
Yeah,
late,
like
you
15,
be like,
20 minutes.
oh my God. Late makes everything later because you don't account for the things that happen when you late. Like, you be like, oh no, I can still get there in, in my 25 minutes. And then you head out on your same route. But then you got all of these other late-ass niggas in front of you and around you. And if y'all ever been on a Bishop Ford anywhere in life, okay? The Bishop Ford is the worst highway that exists in mankind. It's always an accident. It's always somebody dead. It's always somebody on the ditch. It's always somebody car frozen on the side of the road. It's always somebody battery is messed up. It's always somebody in the median and on the side. It's always a police officer trying to get through. It's always bad, okay?
It's cops in real life.
It's real fucking cops and robbers. Like, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Like, it's all of that.
That was the
on a
remix.
highway.
Like, you changed the keys and everything. Like, you just... Okay, I see the range.
Come on. Sing it with me.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so, niggas, I don't fucking know.
You know what to do with this video. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure you leave a comment. All right?
Oh, yeah. Leave a comment. I talk back to niggas.
Yeah.
I be seeing y'all in the DMs. If y'all not asking me to, like, pay for something, then I'll respond. But if you ask me, like, pay for something, I'm like, wait, why? Y'all ain't put in nothing on the Tata's Chi thing. Like, if I see like a receipt from you, then I might feel like, oh, okay, you go here. Otherwise, this is not the reverse of that. This is not me giving you titties. Like, this is not what that's about. But if you do want to help us, share the shit. You know what I mean? Post it on your own page if you feel like it resonated with you, which it might. If it don't bother me.
Right. But still share the shit.
I mean, say you don't like that shit in the comments. Let me know. Don't just look at it and then pass by it. Like, nah, nigga, look, the fuck?
Yeah.
What is we here for, baby?
We take constructive criticism very well.
Nigga, what is you talking about? I might roast your ass in the comments, but just know it come from a place of love. I don't only do that to people I fuck with.
Facts.
Baby.
Yeah.
Baby. All right, so you know what to do.
All right.
Guys. If you can't stay holy, stay ratchet.
Stay ratchet. You shouldn't stay holy. Only stay ratchet.
I don't know.